Alright everybody, welcome back, and for this game we actually decided to go for a more tankier build. So as you can see, Triforce, Steros Gauge, Twin Guard, Spirit Visage, and Guardian's Angel with both Tenacity runes. And as of recently, Vi did get some buffs right here, so you can pause it, read it yourself. But it's just a cut to her armor and then to her ultimate, which I feel like when you get to the late game, the ultimate, the cooldowns that they gave to ultimate, you can really tell, you can really feel the benefits of the ultimate buff. So right here we did a blue side clear. We tried to do something new as we made our way down to the dual lane. Right here we flashed so we could get the slow of the red buff onto the Ashe as Kayn makes his way down as well. And then right here our cooldown of our second ability comes right back up. We land the auto attack on the Lux, which just gives us enough slow on the Lux that Thresh is able to land a hook, and we managed to pick up a nice easy kill and assist on the Kayn and Lux right there. So right here we reset, picked up a couple of items for the Triforce, made our way over to the Riven lane, and right here we just decided to use the ultimate mainly just to make sure we got the kill. You know, Riven can be very slippery sometimes. Very hard champion to get, so I just wanted to make sure, use my ultimate, secure the kill. Right here we catch Ahri off guard, so you're rotating through the middle. Again, just make sure you use my ultimate. We got lucky right there that we managed to land our third ability just before she got the flash off, so our auto attack did connect and she did use the flash. So early game going really well right here as the dragon is about to spawn. So right here I really just wanted to reset, but then Seraphine rotating down in the river gets caught off guard, lands a pretty good ultimate. We land a double stun right here on the Kayn and the Ahri, but we just get absolutely annihilated right here. Just get absolutely blown up, and just like that the enemy team is back into the game. So early game was going really well, and then one misplay and then like boom, the enemy team is back into the game. Kayn gets a shutdown, FF vote goes up. We're like, oh man. You know, everything was going well up to that point. And then right here, of course, the enemy team does get the Infernal Drake, but because we're Vi, we just decide, okay, I'm gonna rotate over to the Rift Herald. And of course with Vi, you get objectives, you clear the jungle super fast. So I was pretty confident, okay, they would probably have to reset after the dragon. It might give us enough time to secure the Rift Herald. So we do manage to secure the Rift Herald right here. And right here, we tried to see, okay, could we get a gank off on the Riven, but nothing really happens, so we just back out to the jungle, do a bit more farming, rotate back to the mid right here, and then we do catch Ahri off guard, use our smite to slow. We let the Rift Herald go down in the mid lane right here, and I was just hoping that Seraphine could heal us just enough, but we weren't able to survive, but we do pick up the first tier turret, so it was worth it in my opinion. And again, just reset, doing some farming, looking for ganks, use my ultimate on the Lux, and uses her flash. Draven ultimate does manage to pick up the kill. So nice and easy game, nice game going on right now. And I really enjoy playing Vi, man. I really like it that a champion like this has, and also Shyvana. I really do enjoy these buffs that Shyvana and Vi have gotten in, because I feel like when these champions get buffed, it adds a bit more variety to the jungle. You know, instead of playing all the like Kha'Zix, Lee Sin, Kayn, all these, you know, like S++ broken champions, it's nice that you know that you can lock these champions in now and you would get solid games. You know, I think Vi was always a solid champion even before the buffs, but now I think with the armor buff and then the ultimate buff, it just helps Vi to be a bit more stronger overall, right? So now when you lock her in, it's just it's a bit more viable now, which I really do enjoy. As right here, a big team fight breaks out. We managed to get the shutdown on the Kayn and then a double kill on the Ashe. And right here, I tried to use the flash Q combo, but I literally flashed immediately. I flashed over the Lux. I actually watched it back. I don't know if it was because she had the crown or whatever, but it looked like what I did was I just flashed over. I might have flashed a bit too slow or a bit too early, and I basically flashed over her character. So wasn't able to land the flash Q combo. And this game right here, as you see from this team fight and later on, because I went this tankier build, all the enemy champions were surviving with literal like 20 HP. So basically Vi, her builds, you could go multiple builds, which I really enjoy Vi as well, because she's a champion that you could build Triforce into like full lethality, right? Like I've seen so many champions, because as you can see right here, look, Ari literally survives with like 20 to 50 HP. I was like, man. And it was at that moment, I was like, man, if I had Serpent's Fang, she would be dead right there. So when you go this build, a tankier build, and we decided to go for this build, mainly because I saw a video that I'm sure a lot of us know is like a big famous YouTuber, Hell's Devil, made a video of a content creator playing Vi in the jungle, and what he would do is he would start blue side, max his first ability, and go this tank build. So I saw that video, I was like, you know what, I really want to try it out and see how it is. And of course it is great. Like the build overall is very, very good. But as you can see, it's just you're trading off a lot. Like if you go this full tank build and you don't build like the Serpent's Fang or anything like that, then you're trading off a lot of the damage you can do. So I would say a mistake on my part is I should have built Serpent's Fang this game and maybe go into Sterox Gauge and then Twin Guard, something like that. You know, something like that where you get at least a secondary attack item. So maybe Serpent's Fang and not get Sterox Gauge. I feel like that could have been much better. Like trade off, take out the Sterox Gauge and go for the Serpent's Fang instead. So as you can see, right, but I was kind of committed. I really wanted just to play the full tank build. So this full tank build, I really wanted to try it out. As right here, the Ice Drake is spawning up. We did use our ultimate, but I think Kayn used his ultimate a bit earlier than me, so he managed to go get his ultimate off on the Draven. But luckily, Draven did have a the stasis, as right here we fail another flash Q. But it's all good. It's all good. At this point, you know, our team's pretty strong. I'm really, really strong. Basically unkillable at this point. We got tons of items. We're pretty fed, 8 and 2. But since this Heartsteel Kayn skin has coming out, man, I've been playing against so many Kayns. Like, the Kayn resurgence is back up, man. Like, I remember nobody played Kayn. Like, I've been playing against, like, Jarvan, Jungle, what is it, like, Master Yi, Kha'Zix, Lee Sin, you know, Aatrox, Jungle. And I don't think I've played against a Kayn in, like, almost a month. And then the skin comes out, I played to, like, with Kayns, like, back to back. Like, it's actually insane how much a character will be played just because of a skin. Like, he didn't receive any buffs, he didn't receive anything. Just a skin comes into the game, and it's just resurgence. Like, everybody just wants to play this character now. It's pretty funny. As right here, we did pick up this green little box for the bounce back, and right here we're just bullying this Ashe. Look at this. We use our ultimate on her, then we use our first ability, then we use the utility, the green box, to knock her up again. And man, that was just a bully sequence right there for the Ashe. So overall, the game going pretty good, and right now I believe it is the Baron Nashor about to spawn, so I'm already pinging, you know, let's go for it. But of course, just jungle things. If you see the enemy blue, you always got to get it. I'm telling you, man, playing the jungle for so long, it's just like a mental issue. Like, if I see the enemy's red buff, blue buff, anything, I'm like, oh, gotta take it. Like, it could be like clutch in the clutch, like late game, and I'll be like, oh, gotta secure the blue buff, gotta take the red buff before I do the objective. just mental issues in the jungle, honestly. Just problems. It's like ADHD or something, you know. Oh, enemy jungle's up, gotta take them. Just kind of stupid. Again, another failed flash. The enemy Ari right there did have the crown, but I'm pretty sure even if she didn't have crown, I wouldn't have knocked the knock up anyway. So three failed flash Qs in one game. But I'm just gonna say that it's mainly because I didn't play Vi for a very long time. The last time I played Vi was, of course, the last video. So that's gonna be my excuse for not landing the flash Q. But really, it's just because I didn't time them very well. Like, they were very forced. They weren't like, even if I landed it, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have killed Ahri. But also another problem with this Vi build is, as you can see, you take objectives super slow. Like, by the time we got that Elder Drake was almost like 20 to 30 seconds. But a beautiful thing about this build is, as you can see, you are unkillable when you get to the late game. Massive shields from your second ability, just the healing overall that you will get from the Spirit Visage and then the Twin Guard. You're pretty much going to be unkillable. But then, of course, it's like, it's just a trade-off, you know? Like, if your team needs a front liner, someone to engage, then, of course, you know, it's a great build. But overall, super happy as an enemy team, FF. Super happy now that these champions got some buffs. Recent patch is out as well, 4.4, I think. Renekton's got some buffs. I might try playing him in the jungle a little bit. Renekton jungle. Might try him out in the jungle. But Hecarim is nerfed as well. Hecarim did get nerfed, so I do have a Hecarim video coming out, I believe, in the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that, as we are climbing, little by little climbing, as we get the S rating and MVP on the Vi 12, 2, and 10. Nice easy game going up against the Kayn. Did 24k damage and we tanked 23. Almost tanked as much damage as we were running Conqueror, Brutal, Coup de Grace, and both Tenacity runes. So very tank build. Very tank orientated build. But I hope you all enjoyed Buff Vi in the jungle. Peace.